Yes, they can be viewed if you go in the exhibit and look at them in their night house. The exhibit on your left-hand side, fire red panda. Oscar's a 3-year-old male. He's been relocated over to Asia. We're doing some work in his exhibit, doing some remodeling in here, and he should be back in this exhibit in about 2 weeks.
Yeah, why did they put him in Asia for 2 weeks?
Also on your left-hand side is our butterfly, is our newest garden here at the zoo, the Children's Rain Garden. The planters are made from recycled tires and rims. The ladybugs are recycled bowling balls, and in the middle of the garden is a bottle tree.
Oh, bottle tree.
I'm recording, just so you know.
Oh yeah, bowling
Bottle
balls.
tree. Bowling balls. Bowling balls.
As you make your way around the zoo today, I'm sure you'll see numerous Canadian geese. We also have peacocks and guinea fowl that roam the zoo freely. The Canadian geese are a species that migrates, but the ones we have here at the zoo do not migrate. They stay here year-round on account of the abundant food supply. Additional information on the Canadian geese, even though you see them walking around here at the zoo, they're not a tame species. So please do not approach them or attempt to feed them. They can become very aggressive. Also on your left-hand side of the bulletin board lists several of the conservation projects that the Virginia Zoo is currently involved in. We will leave the passenger station. I mentioned all of the proceeds from the sale of train tickets used here at the zoo to create additional exhibits. On your right-hand side is one of those exhibits, Australia. If you look all the way up in the top of the exhibit in this little shady area, you'll see some of our kangaroos laying around. The Australian exhibit also has emus. Emu is the second largest bird in the world, and they are native to Australia. The emus that we have here at the zoo are very social birds, so if you have a chance, make sure you go by and visit with them. Also on your right-hand side is our butterfly garden. If you notice in front of the garden, you'll see a mailbox. Each garden has one. Inside is information concerning the vegetation in that particular area. As you move around this curve off to your right-hand side is currently our largest exhibit here at the Zoo Africa. Look at an exhibit. Look all the way in the back of the exhibit, middle way of the exhibit. You'll see April the zebra. She's standing back there among those trees. Alfred the rhino, if you look right over by that down tree with the roots sticking up, you'll see him laying down. He's facing the train. You can see his ears moving. Alfred the rhino is currently our oldest mammal here at the zoo. He's 44 years old. The African exhibit also has lions, elephants, giraffes, and other animals that are native to Africa. You make your way through the African exhibit. If you have a chance, make sure you go by the mandrill exhibit. The mandrills are a species of baboons. We do have 3 in the exhibit. The largest one is a male, and his name is Squiggy.
Squiggy. There's only 8.
Maybe the African crossing. If you look up to your right-hand side, you'll see the main entrance to the African exhibit. It's also where the restaurant is located.
You just spit her into something off.
On your left-hand side is our newest exhibit here at the zoo, the Trail of the Tiger. The exhibit does have a 12-foot elevated walkway that will allow you to walk around, look down, observe the animals in their natural environment. The building in this area is dedicated to the night building for the Malaysian tigers and also for our tapir. Look up to your left-hand side, you'll see our Malaysian tapir exhibit. The tapir is a fairly large animal, about 6 to 8 foot long, about 3.5 feet tall. They are black and white and they are vegetarian. In the wild, the tapir spends most of its time in the water and really enjoys eating vegetation off the bottom of rivers and streams. Just behind the tapir exhibit, you'll see a rock-looking structure with a plate glass window. That area is dedicated to our 2 Asian black bears. The black bears are also called moon bears because they have a crescent-shaped moon on its chest. Brown building on your right-hand side is where the zookeeper stays. In addition, it has a clinic for the animals. And there's our tapirs. If you look right over on the other side of that rock by that pond, you'll see one of them laying there.
There's a tapir.
Now that's a tapir. There's on the other side.
Look up to your left-hand side, you'll see part of the 12-foot elevated walkway that goes all the way around the new Trail of the Jagger exhibit.
Jagger. Or tiger.
Tiger, I think.
Yeah.
Locomotive used here at the zoo to pull the train is a 1/3 scale replica of the actual steam locomotive. That was constructed in 1863 and used primarily in the southwest part of the nation to handle bulk products such as large timbers and boulders. Even though the locomotive is a reproduction of a steam engine, it's operated off of a 4-cylinder gasoline engine. Area on your left-hand side is going to become part of the Trail of the Jagger. It's going to be developed at a later date. This area is going to be dedicated to the hoofed animals of Asia. It's also going to have several buffalo exhibits, including a giant marsh buffalo and also a miniature forest buffalo.
Hey, there's my car.
As you can see, the Trail of the Jagger exhibit is going to be a very large exhibit. In fact, when completed, it's going to cover over 4.5 acres and will become the largest exhibit here in the Virginia Zoo.
The guy's got a long beard. Longer than Charlie's. So you can see it.
Oh, look, here comes a tunnel thing.
Huh? Oh, yeah. We're going to go through a tunnel.
The structure that we're going to be entering is a replica of an 1857 bridge. This is where the locomotive and the passenger cars are kept at night, and also during rainy weather.
Look.
Yeah, wow. What's Santa Claus doing here?
Santa's bald. This is the worst freaking tour of the zoo ever. I thought we were going to get all close to the animals. They should make it so it goes like through the exhibits, but like there's like a fence around it or something, so you can see, like where nobody else can go.
Oh yeah. I think that's what that would be for the tiger right there.
Oh.
Coming up on your left-hand side is an Asian bearcat. The bearcat is not related to a bear or a cat. It's an animal that's about 2.5 to 3 foot long. Weighs about 25 pounds. Has long, thick black coarse fur. Has a long bushy tail, loves to climb on dead trees. Let's see, they were out here on the other side. The They moved away. There was two of them laying there last. There was one right down at the, he just moved around right here at the end of the tree. There's both of them down there.
You saw these guys?
Our nocturnal, they
tails.
spend most of their nights awake and sleep most of the daytime. The brick building on your right-hand side houses the main entrance to the zoo. It's also where the educational and the administrative departments are located. The island on your left-hand side is called Sidebang Island. The Sidebang is the largest member of the gibbon family. It is an ape that stands about 3 foot tall, with fully grown, and weighs about 15 pounds.
Well, that was it. That was a very short tour. It was only 10 minutes.
On your right-hand side is the main plaza here at the zoo. In the center of the plaza is 11-ton solid granite ball, normally suspended on a thin layer of water. The water has now been cut off and the ball is now resting in its cradle. Also on your right-hand side is our North American exhibit, which includes a barnyard. It has some animals you can pet. A furry dog exhibit, the American bison, and also the American bald eagle. As we enter the badge today, please remain seated as the train comes to a complete stop. I'll blow the whistle when it's okay to unload. Take a moment to check around and make sure you have all your personal belongings. For ease of exit, the chain has been dropped in front of the strollers. Please exit down the walkway. If you'd like to take a few minutes to come up and take some pictures of it by the locomotive, feel free to do that. And have a great day in the Virginia